Welcome to Informative Channel, where we explore the fascinating stories that shape our world. In today's episode, we'll delve into the rise of Islam in Norway, a story of migration, cultural adaptation, and a shared journey of coexistence. How did Islam find its way to this Nordic nation, and how is it reshaping Norway in 2025? Stay tuned as we uncover this remarkable narrative. Norway, a land renowned for its breathtaking landscapes, progressive society, and storied history, has quietly become a significant point of convergence for one of the world's most influential religions, Islam. The journey of Islam within Norway is a story of migration, cultural adaptation, and the reshaping of national identity. Today, in 2025, this Nordic nation stands as an emblem of how diverse cultures can coexist and mutually influence one another. The call to prayer, once foreign to these northern lands, now resounds alongside church bells, weaving a new narrative of inclusivity and shared humanity. To understand the growth of Islam in Norway, one must first grasp the nation's position in the world. Norway has long been admired for its commitment to democracy, human rights, and environmental sustainability. A small yet wealthy country with a high standard of living, Norway consistently ranks among the happiest and most peaceful nations. Its welfare state, combined with a robust economy fueled by natural resources, has made it a destination for migrants seeking safety, stability, and opportunity. However, Norway's openness to the world has also brought challenges, particularly as it navigates the complexities of cultural and religious diversity in the modern age. Islam, which originated in 7th century Arabia, took centuries to reach northern Europe. Its arrival in Norway was not the result of conquest or trade, as in other parts of the world, but through waves of migration during the 20th and 21st centuries. The first Muslims in Norway were labor migrants from countries such as Turkey, Pakistan, and Morocco, who came in the 1960s and 1970s to support the country's growing economy. These individuals, often young men, sought better futures while introducing their faith to a largely homogeneous society. In the decades that followed, the composition of Norway's Muslim community expanded as political refugees and asylum seekers from Somalia, Iraq, Syria, and other conflict-ridden regions sought sanctuary. Each wave of migration added new dimensions to the Muslim presence in Norway, contributing to the diverse tapestry of its communities. By 2025, Islam has grown to become Norway's second-largest religion, with Muslims comprising approximately 6% of the population. This growth is evident in the proliferation of mosques and cultural centers in cities such as Oslo, Bergen, and Stavanger. These institutions serve not only as places of worship, but also as hubs for cultural preservation, community support, and interfaith dialogue. The establishment of schools, halal businesses, and Islamic organizations further illustrates the integration of Muslim communities into Norwegian life. Despite these advancements, the journey has not been without its challenges. The rise of Islamophobia, often fueled by global events such as terrorist attacks and the Syrian refugee crisis, has posed significant obstacles. Many Muslims in Norway report experiencing discrimination and prejudice, highlighting the tension between Norway's secular values and the visibility of religious practices in public spaces. Nevertheless, the story of Islam in Norway is also one of resilience and adaptation. Muslim communities have found ways to preserve their traditions while embracing elements of Norwegian culture. Younger generations, in particular, exemplify this balance, identifying as both Norwegian and Muslim without perceiving a conflict between the two identities. For these individuals, celebrating Eid and Christmas, speaking Norwegian alongside their mother tongues, and participating in democratic processes are natural expressions of their multifaceted identities. This intergenerational shift reflects the evolving nature of cultural integration in Norway, where shared values such as equality, education, and mutual respect transcend religious and ethnic boundaries. The contributions of Muslims to Norwegian society are manifold. From politics and academia to arts and sports, Muslims have left an indelible mark on the nation's cultural and intellectual landscape. Figures like Hadia Tajik, a prominent politician, and Abid Raja, a former minister, demonstrate how Muslims have risen to positions of influence and helped shape public discourse. Meanwhile, artists, writers, and athletes from Muslim backgrounds are redefining what it means to be Norwegian in the 21st century, challenging stereotypes and fostering greater understanding among diverse communities. The rise of Islam in Norway cannot be viewed in isolation. It is part of a broader European phenomenon. Across the continent, migration and globalization have brought religious and cultural pluralism to the forefront of social and political debates. While some countries have struggled with polarization and exclusion, Norway's approach has been characterized by a commitment to inclusivity and dialogue. The government's proactive policies, including language training, education programs, and support for interfaith initiatives, have played a critical role in fostering a sense of belonging among immigrants. Although challenges persist, Norway's experience offers valuable lessons for other nations grappling with the complexities of multiculturalism. As of 2025, Islam's presence in Norway is a testament to the power of coexistence and the resilience of democratic ideals. The growing acceptance of Islamic traditions, from the celebration of Eid to the availability of halal options in supermarkets, reflects a broader societal shift toward inclusivity. Interfaith dialogues, community events, and educational initiatives continue to bridge divides, promoting understanding and cooperation between Muslims and non-Muslims. At the same time, the increasing visibility of Muslims in leadership roles signals a bright future for diversity in Norway. Looking ahead, the trajectory of Islam in Norway will depend on a variety of factors, including immigration trends, public attitudes, and policy decisions. As the Muslim population is projected to grow in the coming decades, it will become increasingly important to address challenges such as integration, representation, and combating discrimination. However, the progress made thus far provides a strong foundation for building a society where diversity is not merely tolerated but celebrated. The rise of Islam in Norway is more than a story of migration and numbers. It is a narrative of transformation, resilience, and mutual enrichment. It demonstrates how a nation with deep-rooted traditions can adapt to the realities of a globalized world while remaining true to its values. In a time of uncertainty and division, Norway's experience offers hope and inspiration, reminding us of the enduring strength of unity and diversity. As the call to prayer continues to echo alongside the ringing of church bells, it serves as a powerful symbol of the possibilities that arise when cultures come together in the spirit of understanding and respect. The rise of Islam in Norway is more than a story of migration and numbers. It is a narrative of transformation, resilience, and mutual enrichment.